Alright, so what's up, you guys? I thought of recording this quick video to educate you all about shitcoins, okay? Because that is the new cool thing that is trending since the last couple of years, like last couple of months. Sorry, it's actually that in the crypto space, a few weeks sounds like a few months or a few years of the regular world that I sometimes lose track since the market is going on 24/7, right? So I just wanted to talk to you about these shitcoins because a lot of you got into Well Lambo, and I know that a lot of you put your trust in me or someone you heard it from. So that is why I want to make sure that you guys are able to protect your capital and you guys are able to take some nice profits out of it. And when it comes to shitcoins, you have to understand that there are a few things, okay? Firstly, why these coins are called shit coins. The reason why these coins are called shit coins is because practically 95% of these coins are shit. They don't do anything, okay? So, what do I mean by that? So, they don't have a real use case, they don't have any development team. They are just, coded by probably a kid who is sitting somewhere in a different part of the world and he creates these coins. And these coins, 95% of them turn out to be a scam or a rug pull or a honeypot, which are different ways of scam in crypto. So basically, you lose your money in 95% of these coins. That is one. Secondly, these coins are not listed on the major central exchanges like Binance, KuCoin, WazirX. They are not listed there. Okay, so you have to buy these shit coins from decentralized exchanges or DEX like PancakeSwap or Uniswap. Okay, so there is no identification of who is the guy who created this coin, who is the team, where is he from. You can't hold anyone accountable. Okay, that is the biggest thing when it comes to shit coins. You are basically putting in your money into something that you have no idea about, and more than 50% of shitcoins don't even have a website. Okay, so for example, the current coin that we are talking about, Win Lambo, it does not even have a website. So it will be having its website in June, I think. So that is the thing. A lot of these coins turn out to be scams. They don't have their website, and if you do a little bit of due diligence, you can avoid them. Okay, you can totally avoid them. So now comes the part that how do you do your due diligence in these shit coins. The first thing is that you have to check for the social media links, like do they have a Twitter, do they have a Reddit, do they have a Facebook, do they have an Instagram, do they have a YouTube. Having 2 to 3 social media handles is basically okay. Do they have a Telegram, do they have a Discord? And you can see like how many members are there, what are they talking about, are the admins easily accessible, are the admins easily reachable, can you talk to them if you have any questions. So these are the things that you have to understand first, and these are the things that you have to check first. Secondly, you have to understand that in these shitcoins there are basically a few rules. Okay, there are basically a few rules that you have to follow. So these are my few rules for the shitcoins. I'm actually gonna post it here. um, let's zoom this up. So if I'm investing my money into shitcoins, I make sure that I follow these rules. Okay, so what are my rules? My rules are that I always want to buy early. Okay, I always want to buy early. So what does buy early mean for me? Buy early means that I want to be the first 500 or 1000 holders, or first 500 to 1000 transactions. I don't want to be late than that. Why? Because shitcoins grow gigantically post that. Okay, and I'll show you what I mean. Secondly, I want to buy cheap. So most of these shitcoins, they have got large market caps. They have got huge like sorry, they have not got large market caps, they have got large supplies. I'm so sorry. So they have got large supplies, they have got tokens in billions and trillions, and this is what makes them, like, makes the price so less. Like, it's practically like penny stocks, uh, except that in $1 you can get probably 10,000, 100,000, or even a million of these shit coins. So that is where you have to be very diligent. So yeah, the second rule is that I want to buy cheap. So if I'm in the top 500 or 1000, it automatically becomes cheap for me. Okay, because I want to make sure that I get at least a billion or a trillion of these shit coins. I don't want any less. If it's any less, I'll probably not buy it. Okay. And the third one is that I start scaling my orders if the price is going up. So for example, what I do is I enter all of these shit coins with just $20. I don't put more than $20 in the beginning. So let's say I have put $20 right now, and 12 hours later, if I see that 100 or 200 new people have purchased and there is not a lot of sell movement, I'll buy $20 more. Then again, I'll wait for some time. If another 200 people have purchased, I'll buy $20 more of it. And if there is not a lot of sell movement, okay, and then I'm going to scale down my orders as soon as the number of holders increase to 5,000, let's say, or 10,000, and the price is going up. So what does it look like? Okay, let me give you an example. So this is Lambo, right? So this is balked finance. So basically, when it comes to shit coins, there are different places. So you can see the charts of these coins on sites like PooCoin and balked finance, and then there is tools which I'm going to give you a walkthrough and run through of. Okay, so what happens is on this site right now, balked finance, you can see the price movement. So if I change this to, this is 15 minute, if I change this to 1 minute, you can see the movement in the price. Okay, and you can see the transactions happening in here real time. So okay, now you can see. Okay, so this is how the price of the coin is moving in the last every minute. So you can see every minute when a transaction is happening, this is how the price is moving. Again, these are real-time transactions that are happening. So for example, if I change it to 3 minutes, I can see a wider picture. Now, when I'm taking a look at shitcoins, I always prefer to see a 1 minute, 3 minute, or a 5 minute chart. Okay, I don't see a 4 hour chart to take my decisions, because 4 hours is a lot of time. Like 4 hours in the world of shitcoins is like 1 month in the world of stocks. Okay, so if you are going to wait for 4 hours, you're probably going to get wrecked, which means you're going to lose all of your money. Because if you take a look at these 4 hours, okay, everything looks good. But if you see this wick right now, what this means, okay, let me show this to you. So what this means is that if someone had purchased here, okay, if someone had purchased here right at this point, let me show this to you like this. Okay, if someone had purchased right at this point, and in just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in just 75 minutes, they would have lost 37% of their investment. In this case, of course, the price is going higher, so they would have now been on a plus. But again, the thing is that it's not every time that this price is going to go higher, right? It's not every time that this is going to happen. So go away, go away. Yeah, so this is why I try to look at the 1 minute, 3 minute, or a 5 minute chart. Now, coming back to my rules, that I was saying that I want to scale my orders if the price is going up, and add $20 every 250 to 500 holders. So for example, if you come in and see here, these are the transactions that are happening just right now. Like someone purchased $59 of it, someone purchased $1180 of it, someone purchased $108, $3,400, 117, 0.5, 59, 4.4, and this was a sell of $928. And the DEX being used is PCSV2, which is Pancake Swap version 2. Okay, so I already clicked on this transaction that is happening, and as you can see, this was the $927 transaction that happened. So basically what happened was, uh, someone came in here. Okay, someone came in here and they purchased $1,200 of this shitcoin. This was their original transaction, and when they sold $927 of it, okay, when they sold $927 of it 7 minutes back, let's go to 7 minutes back on the chart. Let's see what happened. Okay, so if you can see 7 minutes back, the price dipped a little bit. We were, I'll have to zoom this a lot so you can see how this affected the price. Okay, so we were somewhere here, and in just 7 minutes, just one person sold for, like 7 minutes back, just one person sold for $930, and the price dipped by 1.24%. So this is the kind of volatility that exists, okay, in shitcoins. If one person can sell $5,000 worth of this coin, he can probably move the market by 5 to 10%. Okay, so you have to be very careful when you are investing your money, because it's very low cap. and you are going to lose a lot of money if you don't have a plan. Okay, so now let me explain this entire screen to you, like how does this thing work. Okay, so by the way, you can see people are still buying, like $770 someone just purchased. Okay, and we just made a new all-time high. So congratulations for those of you who got into win Lambo. um, Now what happens here is that, as you can see, this is the token Lambo. Okay, this is the price. So right now the price is 0.00000000, that's seven zeros, and 1 1. Okay, if I round it off. So in the last 24 hours, the price has gone up by 8x. Okay, that's in the last 24 hours. So if we come here, this is a measurement tool. Okay, this is a measurement tool. I'm going to use this for last 24 hours and 1 2 3 4. So actually, let's use this one, date and price range. So let's go ahead with this. And as you can see, 4 bars. So this is 16 hours. Okay, if I go for 6 bars, it's 24 hours. So in 24 hours, the price of this coin has gone up by 839%, which means that if you had invested $10 into this 24 hours pack, it would have been right now $80, $83 actually. Okay, so that is how much this has gone up. And if you take a look from, like, when I got to know about it, when I started buying, it was somewhere around this, like, I had put my first $10, $15 here, somewhere around this, and then I started adding $20 more, and I kept adding. So right now my average is somewhere 4 to 5x. Okay, like somewhere around here is going to be my average, because I kept buying until 14th of May. So this is how my average looks like right now. Now the second thing is the volume. Okay, volume is $80,600. So what does volume mean? Volume means, in simple words, that if there are three people, A, B, and C, and every one of them have 100 rupees. Okay, 100 rupees. A has 100 rupees, B has 100 rupees, C has 100 rupees, and A gives 100 rupees to B, B gives 100 rupees to C, C gives 100 rupees to A. They all have the same money, but the volume has been three times of 100 rupees, because three transactions happened, right? So the volume is 3 into 100, which is 300. So right now you can see the volume is 80,600. Now most of the people say volume is good. Actually, volume alone cannot tell you if something is good or something is bad. Why? Because in a lot of cases what happens is that volume can also signify that people are dumping this shitcoin. Okay, so for example, let me show you this. Okay, let me show you this. If this loads up here, so in this case, this is a coin that is like being bought more aggressively. So if I go on the minute chart, and this is again another tool. So if you see, this is a 1 minute chart. Okay, on the 1 minute chart, the price has been dipping. Okay, the price has been dipping. Let me see if I can find the volume tool here. Okay, this is date and price. Hmm. Okay, I can find the volume tool, but my point is that if you take a look at this volume, okay, if you take a look at this volume candle, the volume, even though in this minute would be great, in this 1 minute would be great, but it has mostly sold. Okay, similarly, the volume in this 1 minute is going to be great, but it has mostly sold in this 1 minute. So you don't want to just take a look at the volume. Okay, take a look at this, like in just 1 minute, if you take a look at the volume, this coin went down by 9%. Okay, so that is why volume alone cannot help you, and that is why I was talking about the buy and sell. So right now there is a lot of buying activity, but there is not a lot of sell activity. So if you see like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14, and then we had one sell, then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and then we had the second sell. So roughly on every 15 to 17 buys, there is one sell. Okay, then there is one sell here. So that is why right now the price of this coin is going so up, because the sell activity is very less. As soon as the sell activity starts going high, the price is going to suffer a little bit and the volume is also going to increase. Okay, so that's what it means with volume. Now, the second thing that you need to understand is the liquidity, which is very important. So what does liquidity mean? Liquidity means that this is the total amount of money that one person can access right now. So for example, if let's say that a bank has you go in a bank and you say to the bank that I want to today withdraw 1 crore rupees. The bank says, sir, we don't have 1 crore rupees with us right now, please give us some time. Why does the bank say that? Because the bank does not have the liquidity to accommodate your 1 crore rupee transaction. Similarly, if someone wants to sell for $200,000, he can't do it because the liquidity is 150K. Even though the market cap is high, but the liquidity is less. So the maximum transactions that can go through right now is of 152K. The higher the liquidity, the lesser the chance that this is going to be a scam. Okay, because it means there is enough pool of money that everyone can transact. So for example, if these people start taking out their money like 288, 29, 59, 57, the liquidity start going to go down. So for example, if you transact $1,000 right now, the liquidity is probably going to go to 151. Okay, so that is what the liquidity means. It's very important that you understand, if liquidity is extremely less, this is not a good sign, it's not a good thing. Now, how do I identify whether I want to go into a pool or not? So that is where I use Dex Tools. Okay, this is another site, it's a free site. So what, okay, so one thing, if you take a look at this, so the way the URL is charts.pogged.finance /question mark, which is a string query token, is equal to, this is the contract address. So this address here 02xc, and this address here is going to be the same. This is the way we take a look at the tokens, and this is going to be the contract address as well. So if I come in here and if I see, let me show you this. So this is the Ven Lambo contract. Okay, so this is the 237 addresses, 511 transactions found. So this is how the contract is there. You can take a look at the contract. Okay, so if I go and click on BSC scan, I can take a look at 1500 transactions, 237 addresses, and the contract is 0x2c. Okay, so anytime you want to access Dex Tools, simply go to dextools.io. Then you can choose the app like Pancake Swap. So how do you do it? One second. So the way you do it is you switch to Ethereum or you switch to Pancake Swap from here. Now the second thing that you want to understand is the pooled BNB right now, or wrapped BNB. WBNB means wrapped BNB. Okay, is 128.76. What does 128.76 means? 128.76 means that right now anyone can take out 128.76 BNB from this right now, if they have that much BNB. So for example, if I had invested 10 BNB into it, and right now I have got 20x the return, I have got 20x the return, which means 200 BNB. I can take out 200 BNB in one go. No, I can only take out 128 BNB in one go. And as soon as take out 128 BNB in one go, the liquidity is going to be zero, and you guys will not be able to take out your money. Or if someone does that to me, I'll not be able to take out the money. And thankfully, I have not put in 10 BNB into this. Okay, because I have a limit of $200 per shitcoin. I don't go more than that, because on any given like 10 shitcoins that I go in, I lose money in 7. Okay, so that is how the pooled BNB is. Ideally, you are safe if the pooled BNB is 100 and it's growing by 10-20% every day. Okay, because you know that whales are not going to dump so much on you, like the chances are less. Okay, and someone I think just again purchased yeah, just now for $13. So that's how like these charts reflect in real time. Okay, so one thing that I want to show you here on Dex Tools, it's a better version. So Bogged Finance only shows you a chart. Dex Tool basically lets you know how overall this project is doing. Like it's a tool site. Okay, so you can add this to your wish list. When you do, you tell Dex Tool that hey, I am I'm interested in this project, and it's an algorithm like the same which happens with Amazon wish list. This is going to be trending. If 1,000 people add it to their wish list, this is going to be trending. That is how people like shitcoin creators get it trending. They get a lot of bot accounts to start adding it. Okay, so someone again purchased of 0.85 BNB right now, and if you want to see the dollar value, $500 here. Okay, so what happens is, and by the way, if you want to see, like by the time we end the video, uh, this is where we had started the video. I think we had started it somewhere here, and this is 38% up right now. Okay, so what happens on Dextool is, one, you can see the community trust is 50-50. I need to sign into plus or minus this, like or dislike this. Secondly, the Dex score is 71 because they haven't submitted their website and the tools and like Telegram and everything. The score is less. Okay. Thirdly, you see this is the BSC. I'll show you what it means, but before that, I want to explain something to you. The number that you see 3 here means that someone has made 3 transactions, and in these 3 transactions they have purchased, and their total value is 0.2 BNB. So someone purchased this coin 3 times in total, and right now the total value of their coin is 0.2 BNB. So in 0.2 BNB, let's say they have 1 billion Ven Lambo. Okay, so this is what it means. 2 means someone purchased it twice, 0.64 BNB. 2 means someone purchased it twice. 3 means someone purchased it twice. So in every 10 transactions, if you can see one or two of these numbers popping up, it means good. It means people are accumulating this coin right now because people and the community believe in the project. And if I go to Kate again, if you will see, not a lot of people are accumulating it. More people are selling it. Okay, if you take a look at Kate, there is just one person in the first glance. Then now there are 3 people who are accumulating it. One person who's accumulating it. No one until here. Then one or two people who are accumulating it. Okay, so you ideally want more and more people to accumulate this. Okay, so for example, if I go below 2, now one person had put 2 BNB into it, and he had taken out 1.5 BNB out of it. So this is the guy who had made that $800 sell, or 750, whatever the amount was, sell. Okay, which is also okay, which means that people are putting in their money and they're also booking profits, which is a good thing. So the more people put in their money and book profits timely, the better it is, because it means whales can manipulate the price less. Okay, then there is number 4, like 4 transactions, 3 buys and 1 sell. So this guy had put 1.2 BNB into it, and he has sold zero point 0.5. So he has probably booked a little bit of profit, which is good for us. We don't want too many people dumping in one go, and it's very good if people are booking their profits in a timely manner. Then this is 2 1 in, like someone bought in for 2 BNB, sold for 1.5, only accumulating so far, only accumulating so far. Red here means someone is also selling. So bought 3, sold 1. Then look at this guy, bought 8 times, 0.78. Okay, bought 5 times, bought 2 times, bought 3 times, bought 2 times, bought 2 times, bought 3 times, bought 3 times, bought 3 times, sold 3 times. Lovely. Bought 2, and this is again the same guy like this. So this is the same guy. Bought 1, sold 1. Okay, so bought 13 times. This guy is accumulating like crazy, like buying for every go 13 times. This is crazy. Okay, and same you can see 8, 8, 7. So people are accumulating this. Okay, people are accumulating this. So this is a good way to understand how the project is doing. Okay, and you can see the list of entire trade. Now what you can also do on Dex tools is that you can sort this with time. Okay, so for example, this is going to show me the last 457 trades. So this was the first trade when someone purchased of 0.6 BNB. Okay, this was when he put 0.1, and you can see the maker address, like this is the person who had purchased 0xFFE, 0xFFE. Okay, so he had purchased it. Then there's is this person 0x5BD, 0x5C3, and I'll tell you how to read this as well. So you can see these are the initial transactions, like people were throwing 0.1, 0.3, and then this is all in April 0, like you can see all of these transactions, and this is somewhere when I had put in my first $10-20 into this, like on 12th of May, and then traffic started coming and we started adding more money, and these are all. So you can sort these transactions by the date, and you can also sort these transactions by the BNB, like how many BNB has someone put. So this is the least and this is the most. So someone sold off 13 BNB. Okay, so this guy, let's go and check it out. uh, he had purchased of 14 BNB and he has sold off 13 BNB. Wow. So someone booked a profit and he has done it on 16th May in the morning. So this was the guy who had actually caused this dip. I remember this guy. Okay. Someone sold off 5 BNB and the maximum he had purchased is 5 BNB, but these are two different people. Otherwise, it would have showed in here. Okay. So they purchased of 4.4 and sold for 5.5. So nice profit. Then someone again keeps on buying 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. So look at this guy. He has bought 14 BNB worth of it. So BNB right now is 580 or 590, and this guy has probably put $7,500 into it. Crazy guy, crazy guy. If this goes to Moon, he's probably going to be a multi-millionaire. Like Moon means 50 to 100x. If this dumps, he'll probably lose 7,500 rupees. Oh, dollars, not rupees, dollars. Okay. So this is how you can check. This is how you can check in terms of the quantity people are buying, and this is how you can sort it in terms of quantity people are buying in terms of the most. So this is the most quantity people are buying. Okay, and similarly you can sort this by price BNB, and I'll just put it back on the date. So this is on the top. Okay, so for example, let's see, someone just sold for $163. Great, love it. So it's evenly being distributed right now, like buy and sell. Now the next thing that we are going to see in here is the BSC scan. So you see this is the contract. Okay, this is the contract. We can add more stuff to here, like this guy can add more things here, but let me show you what it means, and let me show you also when to figure out the right time to sell these coins. I'll show you ninja technique if you follow. Okay, so what is going to happen is that let's go and let's find out the contract first. Okay, so this is the Win Lambo contract. Okay, um let me see if I'm putting in the right. BSC scan, you can directly click on BSC scan. Okay, this is Win Lambo. Okay, so sorry, this is token and this was contract, so I was checking the contract. I'll explain how this works. Okay, so this is very new to even me. I started learning this 5 weeks back. So as you can see, this is Binance Smart Chain. Okay, which we are using. BSC scan means Binance Smart Chain scan. Every transaction is with BNB, so the value is in BNB. If you have used Etherscan, you know this is similar to Etherscan. This is the total supply of the coin. The number of holders is 241. The transfers is 1552. Now the thing with this coin is that every transaction has 3 transfers. Why? Because of the burn. I'll show you how. So for example, 19 seconds ago, one transaction took place, but it had two more transactions connected to it. So what happened was, um, someone purchased Wen Lambo, okay, but at the same time, some of it got burned. Now I'll show you what it means. Okay, so firstly, you can see that there are 241 holders, 241 wallet addresses are holding it. So this is a contract address. Okay, um, let me show it in again. So the top address you can see is usually the contract address. Okay, so this is filtered by the token holder, which is a contract. And if you see on read contract, you can read the contract here, which says burn fee is 400. So what happens is, if you purchase $100 of Wen Lambo, $4 is the burned fee, which means $4 worth of coins are burned. This is called deflationary tokenomics. Okay, in simple words, the price is going to go up as per the demand. Okay, 400, which means 4% is going to the charity, and 800 is the total tax fee. Okay, int 256 is basic function. Then this is the owner of the address. If we go and see this is the contract address. Okay, this is the contract address that has been created here. Now there is this owner, there is no spender, there is no account balance, and then this is a very basic contract. and again you can see. So this contract shows us that okay, these many total charity, these many total burn, these many total fees, this many total supply remains. Now the second contract you can see here is this. This has got 243 addresses. If I click on read contract, again it's going to be similar. Okay, and if I actually there should be somewhere it says pancake swap. Okay, let's see, where is this? So this is a contract. This is the contract creator address. So this is the wallet that created this contract, and you can see this wallet has got um, all of these tokens right now. Okay, and they used Coco Swap deployer. So this is Coco Swap deployer that they used. Okay, and for liquidity, we have that. Now this is how you read the basic contracts. Okay, it's very technical, so even if you don't do it, it's completely fine. You have to just see that in this contract 0x35, um, let's see if we get here. So this is the contract. Okay, this is the contract 0x2. So 0x2ce, which is was this the same? Okay, so this is 0x2ce. There are 79,460 of WBNB and this much Win Lambo, which is basically adding it to the liquidity. Okay, so this is what the contract means. And now we are going to come and see the holders. Okay, so the first one and the one usually with this is contract. Sometimes you will see 0x and then there are going to be 30 zeros and then it's going to say dead, which means that those of the coins have been burned. Now let's see this. So this was a transaction that happened long time back and 18 days 3 hours ago. So from pancake swap to this and 586 BNB, like almost 1 BNB, and someone got these many like coins, like these 352 billion coins were burned, 352 billion coins were given to charity or distributed amongst the holder, and charity means distributed among the holder in this case. Okay, and these were the coins that this guy got, like 7 trillion 392, and his percentage holding is 8%. Now you can see that all of these wallets are like 5%, 4%, 3%, 3%, 1%, 1%. These are called whales. Okay, ideally you don't want to go into a coin where 50% or more supply is owned by top 10 or top 15 people. So if we do a maths, 8, 14, 19, 23, 26, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, and if I take a round of the all the decimal places we left, I'll, let's say, add in 4 more for that, 35. So 35% of the coins are held by just top 20 or top 18 people, or if you want to include these two, top 20% people own 37%. So this is risky. I'm being very honest here, this is risky. Okay, ideally you don't want that. And this is another thing with, like, let me show you with this. This is with FIBA. Okay, this is another coin I'm invested in. And let me show you the contract here. So a really decentralized coin, what it means is, if I show you the holders here, you can see this is like 50% coins burned. This is the wallet. Sorry, this is the contract. And now the percentage is very less. Like, if you can see, the percentage is declining, declining, declining. Last I checked, I was like 359th holder or something on that, on Shiba or something like that. This is far better, like the number of holders is far better than when Lambo. So if you were to ask me, the chances of a dump happening, like a mass coordinated dump by whales happening, is higher in when Lambo rather than in FIBA. Okay, FIBA also has anti-whale property, which means you can't sell more than 10% of liquidity in 24 hours. So if someone would want to sell, someone has, let's say, 80 Ethereum, okay, and he want, and since we, like, this is wrapped Ethereum here, and he wants to sell 80 Ethereum, he can only sell 9.88 Ethereum in 24 hours, which stabilizes the whole thing. Okay, so that is what it means. In when Lambo, there is nothing like that. There is no such cap on how much someone can sell. So someone can sell all in one go, like I was talking about. Like this guy sold 163, he could have sold 16,000 worth of it as well. Okay, and if you look at FIBA market cap, like the liquidity is much higher, 749K of course. The volume is 3 million. The volume here is what, 80,000. So it's almost like 25x of here. No, 32x of here, I think. Yeah, 35x of here. So liquidity, if we multiply 16 into 35, it's almost like with that, in comparison to that, liquidity is much better in Lambo. And then this is the pooled FIBA, and then the DEX score is 95, and community trust is higher, 21 votes is there. Okay, so this is how you can take a look at all of these things. Now, talking about how do you decide when to buy and when to sell. So the best thing that you can do is you can sign up on these websites. Okay, so I'll go and click on sign in, and then I'll go and click on sign up. So I actually created a email address on this. Um, and I'm gonna go and get a random password generator. That is the best way for me. And I'm gonna choose, I always go for at least 16. In this case, I'm gonna go for 32. Generate password, copy, and come back here. Where is it? Um, yeah, and confirm. I agree. Create an account. Now my account is pending for verification. Great. So I'll come in here. I'll refresh. By the way, I had created an account with Proton Mail. That's what I recommend every one of you to create your account with. Like, create your account with Proton Mail. So I have not received any mail so far. So let's refresh. I have no idea why the mail is not here. It should take just 2-3 seconds. But let me see if I can sign in anyways. Okay, it says invalid login information, which is strange. Okay, this is irritating. Let me try with another email. Alright, guys, we are recording again. So I basically signed into this BSC scan. I don't know why it was not taking my email. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to holders, and right now let's see this, this, this. So I'm gonna go and I'm going to set an alert. Okay, set an alert for all of these. Now the way I add an alert to this, let's see. Perfect. So this guy is having a lot of these tokens. Um, I can see all of the transactions. No, not exchange, not gaming. I don't know where they changed the option to. Oh yeah, add address to watch list, and I can add in like um when Lambo whale 1, and now I can receive notifications on um, this. So click on continue. So now anytime that this guy is going to sell, I'm going to get an email. So if you guys are degens like me, who basically are on their computer all day long, you can now practically see when this guy is going to buy or sell, and you can go ahead and you can, just like when you see a whale selling, that is probably a good time to sell as well. So I can add this one as well. When Lambo whale 2, and notify on incoming and outgoing, also track continue. So I'll do this for top, like you can see I've already done it for two. So I'll do this for top 25 on one email ID on which I'm investing in a shitcoin. So the only demerit is that you have to create multiple email IDs because you can only add 25 addresses to the watch list. But it's totally worth it if you are balls deep into a project like this. Okay. And if you are again a degen like me. So this is how you do. And let me just go ahead and log out from here. And if you can see, from the time we started, some people have started purchasing again, like 4,296.52, 888, 114, 23. The price is increasing. Like I told you guys, the price is going to increase on this, right? So if I go and if I choose the BSC scan, the number of holders is 252. They were 214 when I started this video. So more people are buying this. Okay. And let's see. I told you guys the price we'll see at the end of the video. Oh man, it's increased 71%. So if you had just like invested before, uh, congratulations. Like you can see the price is 1458. It's lovely. Okay. So I hope this makes a lot of money for you. Oh, and totally forgot one thing. So on Dex tools, one thing that you can see is a lot of bot activity. Okay, so for example, this is bot or smart contract. This is not dangerous. When you see a coin having a lot of bot activity, that is really dangerous. Like I would really see if the bot is getting in every 10-15 trades, I would not go into that coin. So for example, what you see here is this bot came in and put 1.61 ETH and he left with 1.65 ETH. Now you will say, oh, Srijan, but it's only 0.4, 0.04 ETH that the difference is. So if I go and see the Ethereum price right now, okay, it's like, I need a calculator. Okay, so it's like $3,800 into 0.04 ETH. So this guy is making $152 every 4 or 5 minutes, and bots keep on coming in every day, multiple times. See, and if you see the address, it's 0x78CCE3, same 0x78CCE3, 1.91, 1.96, and see the time 12:22, 12:37. Okay, 0x5. So this is another bot, 1.57 in, 1.63 in. So these guys, what they do is they deploy bots. So if a bot is coming in every 10-15 trades, I will not go into that coin because the bot can manipulate the price by draining it. And if they put the like more aggressive bots, and in a lot of shit coins, you will see that 4 or 5 trades are from bots only. They like you're going to get wrecked. So don't go into any of those coins. Now, one of the reasons why this coin is also shilling so much is because of this Reddit post that we just recently got. And this is a paid community that you can see I'm a part of. So this is how I got to know about this post from the community. And like this was all the conversation that was happening on 12th of May. You can see the post on Reddit. So this is the proof. Okay, this is how we got to know about this coin, and that is how we joined. So the whales in When Lambo, like most of the whales in When Lambo, let's see if none, like one more person purchased. So what I can tell you is I like from number 11 until number 30, and my wallet is somewhere in between. Most of these people are the ones from this paid group, like CTP, which we had purchased, like where we had purchased on 12th of May, like May, right? Because if you go here, someone sold for $1,000. Ouch. Okay, it's okay. Good. So if you go here, on what were we seeing earlier? Bog tools, yeah. Oh, and by the way, someone sold off $1,000. So let me also show you in real time how the price got impacted. Okay, let's see. So this is the beauty of these shit coins. Okay, the more people are going to come in, the less price is going to be fluctuated. If you remember, the earlier price fluctuation was 1.7%. Let's see, this is 1.3%. By the end of the day, $1,000 transaction is only going to affect this by 0.8%. So that ways you can be pretty okay. Now coming back to this, so if you go for the date, if I again show it to you, most of these top 10 people, they were friends and family of this guy who started promoting this. So basically this guy is creating a Binance Smart Chain application similar to this Bok tools, and also with a part of these DEX tools, and he's creating a mobile app with all the tracker in it. And what he did was he went to his friends and family earlier. He said that, hey, I'm creating this app, can you add some money to it and you will get some tokens in return. So all of these people from 24th till like 9th of or 8th of May were his friends and family. Then one of these friends of his, who is also a part of these thread, he came to us. He shared here that, hey, like this guy, that, hey, you can buy this when Lambo coin. One of my friends whom I really trust and know since last like decades, he is launching and he has got 8 years of experience in blockchain and everything. You can read that Reddit for more information. And that is when we started purchasing this. So from 12th we started purchasing, we started going in these were the transactions that we started in. 13th we started adding, like we started spreading it through word of mouth. And by the way, the dip got eaten up, like boom, boom baby, boom. So beauty, like price increase in just 2 minutes, it's up by 2% again. Okay, so if I have to check the transactions, people are buying this strip like crazy. $800, wow, $900, almost 520, $59, lovely. So this is how you guys can do an analysis. I know this is going to be a little overwhelming for you. If you guys have questions, let me know, I'll answer them. And I hope you got some value out of this shitcoin saga. Now, as per the last part of it, how do I exit? So yeah, for like my Win Lambo findings, I have already shared these in the group chat as well. But in the beginning of the day, the price had dipped. So if I go on the 15-minute chart, let me tell you which dip I'm talking about. Okay, so this is the dip I'm talking about in the beginning of the day when the price had gone from this to this. The reason why the price went down by 38%, which was a perfect buying opportunity, was because someone like 5 6 people had sold over 1 BNB and 4 of them had completely exited, and only one of them was left with 0.076%, which cannot make much of an impact. And volatility, like, now we are pretty safe. So trillion is going to cost at least 13 BNB. And just happened, like what happened later on was someone purchased 2.32 BNB of it, and he was only able to got 170 billion. Like I remember getting 400 500 billion for 200 $220 in total. But someone just purchased this for 1386 and he only got what was the number I was saying, 2.32 BNB, and yeah, a few hundred billion dollars, a few hundred billion of this coin. So that is what boggles my mind, like 170 billion, that's what he was able to get. Like that is how fast the price moves in these coins. Okay, so these are my notes. And yeah, when my exit strategy with shitcoins is simple, like when I want to scale down, I usually want to scale down when holders is at least 5,000 to 10,000, and this is my exit strategy. You can use, like you can scale down at 500 as well, totally up to you when you want to take profit. And I would again, just like I started adding in increments, I would start scale down in increments, because I don't want to exit all at once. I want to keep 20% in my bag in case, like let's say I exit all of it at 10x, but I still have 20%. So even if now the coin goes to 100x, which means it goes another 10x, I am still going to get 2x, like 20% of 10x. Okay, so I'm still going to get an extra 2x from here. So that is why I keep a moon bag, and that is how I scale down every 500, like at 5,000 holders or 10,000 holders, I would start scaling down at every 500 or 1,000 holders. So I hope this helped. If you have any questions, let me know. This is the first time I'm recording the whole shitcoin saga, so that's why I'm a little excited and my throat is aching. I'm gonna go. Hope you had fun, you degens, and yeah, make some money with Win Lambo. Shill it anywhere that you want to. Okay, and always make sure that you Do your own due diligence, you take out profits, don't be greedy. And this is not financial advice, and always do your own research.